guys, and welcome back. So this is going to be a different type of video than what I usually do. I just kind of wanted to explain why I've been gone for a while and why my uploads have not been consistent, especially since January. And it's honestly just a lot of personal things, a lot of family things, but also in the mix of that, it's school. As you guys know, I'm doing a graduate degree, so that takes up a lot of time, and let me tell you, this spring semester was really rough. It was kicking my butt. But you know what? We have one more semester of classes before I take my exams. So fingers crossed it's not going to be that way in the fall. And we'll be able to, or I'll be able to consistently sort of make these reaction videos. But another reason why I haven't been uploading consistently is because my mom is sick, and all of essentially the spring semester we were kind of dealing with her. I don't know how in depth I want to go in this video about what's been going on. It's kind of, I don't really like to talk about it, so I guess I'll just keep it as brief as possible and not kind of get into it, because it's just, you know, it is kind of private, but I do think that you guys, especially you guys who have been following me since the beginning, kind of deserve an explanation of why I've been absent a lot. And it's just because she's sick. She essentially kind of started not feeling well around like Thanksgiving, maybe a little bit before then, and we didn't really think much of it. We just thought, you know, she just has some like digestive issues, maybe it's something, you know, with the food. So we kind of just kept, you know, chugging along, and it wasn't until actually Christmas or winter break that me and my sister, when we were back home, told her that she should really go see a doctor, because at this point it's been a few weeks, if not months, where her stomach just wasn't doing well. And so she started, you know, her doctor's appointments, and you guys know how it is here. It's you schedule a doctor's appointment, and who knows, you know, you can schedule it weeks in advance, months in advance, and our healthcare system is such a mess. I'm not even going to go into that. But she saw her doctor, and they were going to do scans. So they did, you know, from her chest up, and then they did her abdomen. And then of course there were issues with the insurance company, who didn't want to pay for her stuff, especially for her abdominal scans, because somebody had entered something incorrectly, unfortunately, which we found out like weeks and weeks after. So my mom was just waiting for that kind of to go through before she was able to get her scans. She just eventually got fed up with it and went and did the scans and was just gonna pay out of pocket, and that's kind of how they figured out that there was something entered incorrectly when they were trying to process it for insurance. I'm not really sure, but she got her scans, and then, you know, it's a few weeks until they can review the scans, and then it's a few weeks until you can talk to the doctor. And I think it was around like March when we found out that she had masses in her liver, and they were like, we have to do a biopsy, so then we have to wait for a biopsy, and after a few weeks it ended up being cancer. So, you know, that was rough. Trying to process that was hard, because we have a history of cancer in our family, and now we have like our mom, you know, so that was a little difficult to deal with. But after we found out what it was, then her treatment started up. So we've been just kind of going down about every 2 weeks to be with her while she's doing her treatment. So that's what's been going on. I'm trying to work through the emotions here. I'm thinking if I look to the side, you know, not look at the camera, it'll be easier, but it's not. So that's what's been going on. It's really just, I just didn't have time for this, and it was mostly me not having time because we were, you know, spending so much time back home. Every other weekend we would try to go. I think I said every 2 weeks, but it was every other weekend we tried to go and, you know, just be there with my parents. And, you know, in the middle of that, it was still school, and it was a lot to deal with at the time. It's still a lot to deal with because my mom did a scan, another scan, so she's had about 3 months worth of treatment at this point, I think, or 2, and it's not getting any better. So it's going to prolong her treatment. Essentially, it was supposed to be 6 months of intensive chemo, and now it's about a year. So we'll see how that goes. But I guess the good news is that they have found the gene that's causing the cancer, and if they need to, they can always do gene therapy. But I just, you know, we hope for the best outcome. She's having another scan done in 2 or 3 weeks to see where, you know, the masses are at again. So hopefully things are working out better. But yeah, that's what's been going on in the meantime. And since school has ended, I've also started doing an internship back where I used to work at the archives, which is interesting. It's like a full circle moment because I started this YouTube channel when I was working there, and I'm back there now and I'm still doing this. So it's interesting, but I'm really enjoying it. But yeah, that's where I've been. I'm sorry that this video may be a little choppy. Obviously, I've had to cut out me and my emotions a little bit. But I hope that you guys understand and get a little bit of a better idea of why I've been kind of all over the place. Even editing pre-filmed videos was difficult because I just couldn't get myself to do it. Emotionally, there was no motivation there, so it's been rough. I'm trying. It's just, sometimes it just feels like I'm juggling a lot of things and I just don't know how to deal with it sometimes, which sometimes I get mad at myself for that, but I think it's a normal process. It's a normal thing to kind of, you know, if you're not doing well, it's okay to not do well and just do the best that you can. So anyways, that's where I've been. I hope this video isn't too long, but I just wanted to kind of give you guys a little look into what's been going on and why I haven't been here and why things have been a little crazy. But yeah, I just want to say thank you so much to all of you guys who just stuck by me. I really appreciate it. I really do. And I hopefully will be able to get back to more reaction videos. I really I really miss doing them. Music has been just a big part, you know, of my life, and it's been a distraction since a little while ago. So I'm excited to get back into this. This channel has been a very big distraction for me, and it's been a way for me to kind of get away from things that are going on in my life. As you guys know, 2020 was rough, and that's kind of why I started this channel, was just to get away a little bit from what was going on and find a time for me and for something that I enjoy doing. So I'm looking forward to more reactions. If you guys have any other recommendations for what you'd like me to see, or for what you would like for me to react next, please let me know. Also, let me know how you guys are doing. Is there anything exciting going on? Anything in your lives that's sort of significant? And yeah, I kind of want to talk to you guys a little bit on a different note than just reactions. So let me know down below anything you would like for me to know, and let's chat. Alright, thank you so much for taking the time to watch this video. I really appreciate it. I'm giving you all a big hug today, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.